My name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. I got a little bonus video for you today. It wasn't really planned, not that they're all planned at all really, but anyway, I've got a star guest. So as most of you, my regular viewers will know that I'm lucky enough that my mum is still around at the ripe old age of 91. She's not going to like me saying that, but it's true. And she has come over to stay with me for a couple of days. I suggested that we go Christmas shopping because she's not hugely mobile now. She gets around in her car and everything, but, you know, shopping centres are too much to walk around. So I said, would you like to come over and we can go into town and have a look at the shops and, you know, kind of get a feel for Christmas. And I'll admit, Mum's listening to me now, but I was surprised because she said yes, but I didn't know she had an ulterior motive because she's very fly like that. So yesterday she came over on Sunday and I said, oh, we'll use the shop mobility scheme. And then a very nice friend of mine, Nikki, shout out to Nikki, she said, well, I've got a wheelchair that we use for my mum if you want to borrow it. So I said, yeah, great. So we got the wheelchair out of the car on Sunday and my mum said, oh, no, I'm not going in the wheelchair. And I said, well, how do you think we're doing this then? And she said, I thought I was going to be in a scooter. So shades of Benidorm. So anyway, we talked around and we went out with the wheelchair, or her chariot, as we now call it. And so we went off yesterday morning to West Quay, and Mum had a rare old shopping spree, one Christmas present. How many me presents? 5 me presents. Brilliant. Bloody love it. So Mum is actually going to model her purchases. So I hope you enjoy it. I bought one thing, which I will pop on in a second. I'll just show it to you. Where's I put it? So we went into Zara. Now, if you don't mind, I never go into Zara because I think it's a young shop. That didn't stop my mother. She was even chatting up the bloke behind the till. So I got this really nice jumper. I will pop it on. And it is a mix of man-made fibre and wool, but it was reduced to $29.95. And you know, we've got this really cold spell coming, so I think it'll come in handy. And I got this in a large. They do go up to extra large. I mean, Zara sizes are small. There's no two ways about it. But this has got 58% acrylic, 32 polyamide, 8% wool and 2% elastane. And I think that mix means that this will wash up nicely. Got a nice neckline on it. And yeah, so Mum's got a few bits and bobs. So we will introduce my mum, Pat, and then she will show you her purchases, what she bought. So I'll just stop the video while we get that organised and then we'll crack on. So this is the jumper that I just showed you. It's got some really nice detail on it. See, that's got like this kind of ribbing down the arm and then it goes into this long cuff. I mean, it's a little bit different and it's a lovely colour, I think, and it's very soft. It's good length. I think this is more a jumper for me to wear with skirts more than trousers personally, and I'll probably put a scarf or something around my neck. Anyway, I just thought I'll show you. It's nothing very exciting. And now I'll introduce my mum. Come on, Mum.
Hello, ladies. Actually, my name is Helen, not to be confused with Helen. That's why I'm called Pat. So,
I wasn't around when you started being called Pat. How do you explain that? And best of all, when Mum was young, Mum was Pat, and then there was Big Pat, and then there was Little Pat. But only one of them was actually called Pat.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
True. So anyway, this is Mum.
Yeah.
Remarkable. And, you know, she doesn't like saying that or anything else, but she is, pardon?
Just lucky.
You're remarkable and lucky. So Mum's going to try on, what you're trying on first? Your very lovely green shirt.
These are just a few things I kind of grabbed as I was being whizzed past the racks. So I haven't even tried them on yet. So they might look dreadful. So anyway.
You're making it sound like supermarket speak. I was like really Mum saying, just say if you want to stop. You went straight past that thing. Can we go back? I was like, flipping over.
She was very quick, needless to say. It's quite worn out, I think.
Yeah, it was hard work, but fun. Oh, and we can show that lovely little gift you bought as well. Oh no, then you can't show your friend the video.
No, that's true.
So she got a lovely gift for a friend
in
Zara as well. So you know what?
Who's a year older than me, I might add.
Yeah. But it wasn't close. But don't rule Zara out is what I would say. I mean, I have never actually even been into Zara in West Quay. And Mum said, why don't we have a look? I was like, oh, fair enough. Your people are lucky. You know, they're all like this long. I mean, did you see Miriam Margolis the other day? And she was on this morning. This is rude, so you know
Showing
what?
the knickers.
Showing the knickers. No, she said about a girl who works on this morning, and she said her skirt was too short. She said it was no more than a pussy pelmet. She said her name. I mean,
I think I'll go and
try your top on.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah. So Mum will pop that on. I'll stop the vid and then pop it back on when Mum's ready for her modelling debut. So this is Mum's first. Well, it wasn't the first thing she purchased, but it's the easiest order to try them on. This is a really lovely. Step forward, Mum, so we can try and get the colour. Put your arm up to the screen. Yeah, you can see. It's a really, really dark green. Like a black green, isn't it? Like a dark forest green. And it's really nicely made. It's got this kind of double top stitching on the placket here. Mum sews, so like she'll correct me when I get this wrong. But it's got no buttons until you get to here, so it sits really nicely. You're not fighting with the collar, so it gives you a nice open V, but it's not a messy V. You know, it's not collapsing on itself because it's designed to be like that. And it's got a nice yoke at the back. We'll show you the back in a second, and just show the sleeve.
Oh, and the other thing, it's got these sleeves which are rather long on me. You know. They come down, as you can see, there's a button, and so I turn them back. So I think, as I'm so short now, I used to be her height, believe it or not.
Her height. That's Helen. Madam.
Helen's height.
This is my lovely mother. I'm really lovely in spite of my mother. And it's got a nice what do you call that at the side? A shaped hem with a V. And it's got this nice yoke and a box pleated back, and it fits Mum perfectly. This was a large, wasn't it? $29.99 reduced. Oh, $32.99. Yeah, that's my jumper. $32.99, and it's polyester and lyocell, which is why I think it drapes so nicely. So if you just stand back a little bit, Mum. Pardon? Washable, yeah. And Mum's got it on with looser trousers than she would wear it with. She's got some nice narrower leg trousers because Mum's got very slim legs. And honestly, Mum, that looks lovely. Really lovely. Yeah, like a gold chain. Yeah, brighten it right up. So perfect. Do a 12, but don't fall over. Well, that's an absolute bargain. Mum's going to one of my sisters for Christmas, and she's attended a couple of glamorous events, one of them with celebrities. I can't say who for fear. It's not Meghan and Harry, no. Well, you're not going to America. Right, okay, Mum, do you want to go and pop the next top on? Go steady. I think she's rather enjoying this. So while Mum's doing that, so I've done nearly all the decorations, and so I will be doing a separate video for that. Got a busy week actually. I'm nearly better from this cold. I tell you, it has lingered on terribly. Really, I still get a coughing fit. I rang my brother-in-law up at the weekend and he answered the phone and I just started coughing. So he didn't know who it was on the end of the phone, and plus I'd woken him up. And I just was like going cough, cough, cough down the phone saying, hang on, hang on. Anyway, yeah, so yesterday I had to keep stopping pushing the wheelchair to have a cough as well. So it is a pain in the proverbial. But I'm getting there. I'm definitely on the mend. And yeah, getting all the builds up for Christmas is really cracking on now. We've got a little drinks party at the weekend, so I will do another video about that. I know I've done the whole Vlogmas intro thing and I'm not doing a video every day, but I don't know why you have to. I mean, just because somebody said you had to do that, you don't want a load of old nonsense, rubbish, time filler videos, I'm sure. So I'll do as many as I can. And obviously I've not been well, so I've kind of got behind myself a little bit, but I am getting there. And I'm looking forward to showing you the deckies when they're all up. You can see I've got that little feather wreath on the door there, and I think you can see I've got something on the front door there, but there's a lot more, I can assure you. When it all came down, I swear to God, I think it's crazy. But anyway, I think Mum's nearly ready. Oh, here she comes in outfit number 2. Yes, we're ready. Oh, that's really nice too. Oh my God, she's getting proper carried away now. She's almost fancied herself as a bit of a thespian.
I only had a coffee.
You actually got your caffeine high. So this was Marks and Sparks. This
Yeah.
was £16.
No.
Size 16. Size 16, £29.50. And what's this made from? I'm sure it's, yeah, I think it's polyester. But, you know, polyester does have its place, I think. Yeah, it's 100% polyester, wash inside out. But equally, can we see, the neck on this is also very nice.
No buttons.
No buttons, but it's got this unusual, so it's single size here, but this size has got this kind of pleat of fabric that goes all the way down to the hem, and it is stitched in at the hem.
It's in a pleat. See it? Like
Yeah.
that. Oh, it's rather unusual.
Yeah, it is. It makes it nice, and this has got very deep cuffs as
yes,
well.
this has got the same idea.
Yeah, this must be a thing, mustn't it? So, but that's nice because you can turn those back.
Yeah.
And certainly Mum won't be doing any washing up in this shirt or the other one. And it's got a mandarin collar.
Yeah. Quite nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's
black, something on the neck.
Black with a tiny little bit of fawn and cream background. A little tiny different rectangular, like misshapen rectangles. If you want to turn around, Mum.
Okay. Do you want me to go?
Well, just turn around here for the minute. And so this doesn't have a yoke, but it is gathered into the back. Mum's got a bit of a bit of a dowager's hump from years and years of bending over the sewing machine and working. But it's nice. It's actually really good on your back, Mum. Do you want to go and stand? Yeah, again, this would look better with narrow trousers or properly wide leg trousers. But they're kind of not one thing or the other, are they? They're just, but that suits your colouring. That's really good. Really good. Yeah. No other sister offered to take her shopping. Too right. Yeah. Try and redeem yourself now from slicking me off. Right, you're going to pop that slip over. Oh yeah, well yeah, but don't fall over. Well, I know, there's a first time for everything. That's really good. You don't know now which one you're going to wear to your glamorous party, do you? You might do a change. This is going to her head big style. You can go now. No, well, you're going to put the slip over that. Oh, yes, I've got that. Yeah. So, Mum in Zara also. Oh, and the camisole. Have you put the camisole on that you bought in Zara? You don't have to show them, but we can show them off camera, like off you. So Mum bought this really nice slipover, and you know I love slipovers, and they really are good for taking the, if you're wearing a shirt or something and you just need that warmth. In fact, I find them incredibly warm, but not kind of overpoweringly warm, if that makes sense, because you haven't got all your sleeves, your sleeves covered, your arms covered with sleeves. So this might take a minute, so I'm gonna pause and come back. So Mum, I'll show you this little cami, which, whoever thought that my mother would be buying any kind of underwear, really? Yeah, I know, but in Zara.
Oh, yeah,
but the beauty of this is it's really stretchy, so it doesn't like bulk you up under anything, and it's a good nude, if you know what I mean, for our colouring.
Yeah.
It really will just give you that kind of warmth and a little bit of shape too.
And if a bit shows, it's fine.
And if it shows, yeah, it's kind of like a pale coffee, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's like a cappuccino.
Yeah.
Right, and then this is Mum wouldn't necessarily wear this with the
not with this shirt.
with this shirt.
Something with a collar, I think.
But it's or a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, or even a pair.
But what? Oh gosh, I've forgotten already. This was $29. This was reduced as well, $29.99, and it's a polyester acrylic wool mix again.
Mm-hmm.
But that does mean that it will wash and keep its shape.
Yeah, and it's very warm. It's a nice, cosy, thick one too.
It's lovely, actually.
Yeah. It's
really nice, and it's quite golfy.
Yeah.
And that's really in this season.
The Argyle. Argyle.
Is it Argyle?
Well,
I thought Argyle had another line through it.
Yeah, well, it is.
But it's lovely. It's really nice. So step back a little bit so we can see the length. I mean, Mum is only now. How tall are you now, Mum?
5'3". I'm lucky. 5'2", 5'3".
I think 5'2" is.
5'2".
But anyway, you can see. So it comes. It's a nice length. It comes just here. So in actual fact, you could wear this. You don't need.
You don't t-shirt.
Just a black t-shirt or a red t-shirt would look nice long sleeve. Yeah. And you're finding that's giving you warmth already, aren't you? Yes, so that was another. Yeah, you can see the back. I mean, at least it's all the way around. I'm quite jealous of that. I'm jealous of that, Mum.
Well, I'm jealous of your jumper, so that's all right.
Oh, right, we're evens. We're even Stevens. That is. That, I tell you what, tucked in, that looks really neat. Gives you a nice, neat shape. Yeah. Mum was like, what if I don't like the stuff? I haven't tried it on. I said, but that's all part of the process. But so far,
3 successive.
3. Yeah, green, blah, and blah. And what's left now? Just one more to go.
Yeah.
And have you got that little gift set? No, we better not show the gift set. It's a really nice little gift set that Mum got for her friend, because I don't know if you know, you can get change now, Mum. And Jo Malone is the nose for Zara. So their perfumes are very highly regarded, and their eau de toilettes and things, and they're very keenly priced and also very nicely packaged. So for gifts, certainly I would recommend them. And like I say, the guy behind the till was absolutely lovely. But I would say one thing, if you're listening, Zara, which you won't be. Mum was in the wheelchair and they didn't have any low counter. The, the credit card machine couldn't come down to Mum. So, if you were disabled on your own, that's not really good enough. I had to do it for Mum. And, you do notice that stuff, when you're out with somebody in a wheelchair. We're lucky enough not to be in that position. And the other thing that happened, we were in Body Shop and Mum wanted a face cream. And I asked the young lady, I just said, oh, Mum's looking for a face cream. And she said, well, I'd recommend this one. And she just kept talking to me all the time. And it was Mum that was buying it. And I kept kind of going, this is, this is what it does, Mum, or this, that. And she just kept talking to me, and I have heard of that before. So it's something for us all to be aware of, really. Like, Mum's completely with it, as you would have noticed, and she is more than capable of deciding if she wants to buy a face cream or not. So yeah, we all need to be a little bit more aware of our behaviour around people with additional needs, you know, physically or mentally, really. So yeah, but we had a really nice time. Went into Carluccio's and had sort of brunch there. We got into the shopping centre about 9:15, and we left about 1:30, I guess, 1:45, and it was busy for a Monday. We had to queue to get into park, but it was all fine, and we didn't have to worry about paying or anything. And you know, it wasn't like a nightmare with the wheelchair and stuff. But yeah, all in all, it was a really successful shopping trip. And then one last top. This is the first thing you bought, wasn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
This is lovely. I'll tell you.
And most expensive. Too.
Yeah, but it's really lovely. Come forward. This is merino wool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come this way a little bit, Mum.
Good, nice quality.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But look at this lovely neck. It's got this double layered. It's so nice. It's kind of single layered at the back, and then it's got this two ribs that go through, and then this bit here is just tipped over with the little button on there. It's got really nice finish.
Not
this
red,
double,
like a hem.
Yeah, hem. What brand was this? Yeah, it's
John
Hobbs. It's Hobbs.
Oh, it's Hobbs.
Okay. Fancy pants. And this was, how much 89. Was this? This was £89, but it's quality.
Yeah.
It's got this little detail that really elevates it. I know that sounds daft because it's just a button and a little, but that's what you're paying for.
But the hem too is good.
Yeah,
it's a very good cut.
Yeah, and it's a lovely colour. I'd say it's like a claret.
Yeah, not too close and not too loose.
Yeah.
Just right.
So, and what size did you get this in?
I don't remember.
60.
Is it a medium or large or something? Probably a large. Probably.
Large, yeah, because we did look at the medium, but that was definitely.
Yeah. By the way, I'm a size 16.
Yeah, size 16. Yeah. But not on the hips.
No,
I mean, probably
a
12 if you could just do your hips. Your hips, but your tummy, you know, when you're older.
You know, you get what they call middle-aged spread, don't you? It's gone on
middle-aged spread. What have I got then? All right, off you go. Before you insult me, move on.
I'll just go to there again.
Yeah. Right. You can see it's a nice length as well. What's that on the back? Oh, it's just a thread. So it's got this, the same as we showed you on the sleeve, it's got on the hem. That is lovely, Mum.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Really, really, really classy.
We didn't try anything on, did we?
No, I hate trying stuff on, and they've all got extended returns policies now till January. So,
yeah, shall I come and say goodbye?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, lovely meeting you, ladies. And I'd just like to say how proud we are of my daughter. What a trajectory.
She hides it well.
6 months now. Like this, we could never believed it. Anyway, I hope this long continues.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you. Bye.
So, that's today's midlife. Apparently, Mum's middle-aged. I don't know how long that's, anyway, whatever. Middle-aged fashion show. I hope you've enjoyed it. The next one will be decorations, I promise. And, yeah, I'll get that up as soon as I can. I've just got one more thing I need to do outside, and I really need Rob's help for that. So, it's been quite the task. And but I will get to it as soon as I can. Hopefully, if not tomorrow, then today's Tuesday, definitely Thursday. I'm going to put this up today, Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much. Bye.